Hi everybody, welcome back to Take a Seat with G. I'm Gael, and this is where music's hottest creatives and artists pull up and share their journey. No filters, just facts. And today, we're going to get into it. Today, I'm going to present to you the artist of the day, Tia Banks. Period.
Happy to be here.
Happy to be here, and happy Women's International Women's
Women's Day.
Shout
out to all the women
out there. Yes, all the strong gals. Period.
Good old gals.
So welcome on the show, and we're so glad to have you on today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So we're gonna get right into it, and this is a question that I ask all my guests: when did you fall in love with music?
Oh my gosh, when I fell in love with music, I was about 12 years old. And I was in middle school. I just loved Nicki Minaj.
Period.
I loved Nicki Minaj. And I would try to write songs just like her. You know, I would watch her videos and oh, I feel like I could write songs too. So before I even started rapping, I was actually writing music.
Okay.
Yeah, I started with writing, and then I never really performed my songs. I kept them to myself, so I never really rapped my own music. I was rapping Nicki, and what happened was my friend at the time, she was saying that, oh girl, you actually can rap. I think you should be a rapper at 12 years old.
Period. She saw the vision. She saw the vision
at 12 years old.
Yeah.
And I was like, me, a rapper? I don't know, but I loved everything about music, and writing was my first intro into music. So yeah, that's what made me fall in love.
Okay, I love that. And of course, I was gonna follow up with, so you've been making waves in Toronto, the Toronto rap scene. You've been doing your thing. So that inspired you to start rapping. So you were writing first, and then it inspired you to start rapping. Yep. So you already answered our question. Okay. So we're gonna get into your music career. Okay, and how I honestly discovered you. So basically, I discovered you from when, I don't know where Nice came from, but Nice came out, and there was a bunch of artists under their radar, and I was like, okay, what's going on with Toronto? When you know, record label, let's see what's popping. So then I found you, and I was like, okay, you're dope. Okay, and I was trying to get you on the show, but then that was some other things in the background that was going on. I think I told you when I saw you, when I met you, so that was whatever it was. So now that you're out of your contract with Nice Sound Production label, what's the next step in your music career?
The next step in my music career is honestly I want to put out a complete full body of work. I haven't been able to really have a project out where people can listen to multiple songs at once. I'm very used to putting out freestyles and singles. So I would really love that this year I can put out a project and also headline my own tour, even start in doing city to city in Ontario. Yeah.
You should do it.
Yeah, I want
Girl,
to.
just get on and do it. Start it. Because I'm telling you, we need more Toronto people out in concerts. We don't want to box you just in Toronto. We want you to be international. We want you to be everywhere.
But I want to start in my city.
Of course.
I want to see the where my support comes from in this province, in the GTA.
Okay. So can you walk us through your journey with this label? Could you tell us how it started and what made you join them?
Honestly, it's every artist. I feel like it's every artist's goal to get signed, right? You don't be an independent, and I did the independent, being an independent for a long time, for a good amount of years before I actually got signed, and it's a lot. It takes a toll on you. Sometimes you just want a manager, somebody that believes in you, that will help push you when help carry the weight too, let you be free as an artist while they do the real
hard work. Yeah.
Because what I learned with Nice Sound Production is music is really 99% business and 1% your talent.
Yeah.
Literally. It's about relationships, it's about business, and I got to learn that through them. So yeah, they discovered me actually when I dropped a diss track.
Yeah.
I had dropped a diss track, and I guess it made some serious noise in the city. So Nice had reached out to me and wanted to have a conversation. So he wasn't trying to rush to sign me. He more just wanted to meet me in person and feel the vibe. And I actually respect that. I can respect, in today's society, I feel a lot of people, they're just looking at oh, how can I gain from this person more than like how can I work with this person. You know, how can we benefit each other. So, and at the time, another A&R had reached out to me for a different label, but this one was more like distribution. So what Nice was offering was way different than what the distribution company or label was offering me. So yeah, I got to meet Nice, and I weighed my options, and I felt like me and him had that connection, and he knew what, you know, he knew a vision for me, and I'm like, okay, you know, I never did this before, and this is my moment. I prayed over it. I said, you know what, let me give it a shot. Let me give the signing a shot, because I did the independency for years, and it would be nice to have a team.
Yeah. Because I do understand that. Because I've heard artists say it, and they're like, yeah, we're fully independent, and it's not easy. They pay for their own shoots, and it's like, damn. So many expenses. And then worse, when you're a female, you always need your hair done. You always need a new outfit. It's a lot. Not easy. Okay. So what led you to part ways with Nice, and how has that like impacted your career?
What led me to part ways where it's just we weren't on the same page anymore. I felt like I stand for certain things, and I can't you know settle. I can't go back on my standards. I can't go back on the things that like I honor and I value and I believe in. So it was more of that. Things, you know, it's unfortunate that things didn't work out, or we didn't have like the best ending. It was like a salty ending. I would have loved to part ways with like, you know, knowing that like I was very appreciative of the things that he did, because he did get me a lot further than I was when I was doing it by myself. Like I was on radios, I was on Spotify playlists. So I'm very grateful for all those opportunities that came my way. But yeah, it
just happened. Yeah. So what did you take from that experience? Like from being a part of a label and that label, what did you take out of it? And what are you applying within your journey now?
Well, as I said before, labels, they're very business oriented. Like they know you're talented, but they have a, like, I can't speak for every label. I've only been signed to one, but they have procedures. And when you're not used to following procedures, doing like when you start off as an artist, you're more freer. You can do whatever you want to do. No, not when you're signed. When you're signed, you're not as free. And it's like, sometimes it's underwhelming. You feel like, okay, well, I don't think I like not being able to have control over what I post or the music that I make. That's true. But
I didn't even think about that, what you post.
Yeah, it's a lot, you know? And I want to say that I feel like, because I believe in God, I don't think God will put me anywhere or put me through anything he knows I can't handle. Mentally, I would feel like I don't think I was ready for that. But I spent like 2 years with Nice, so eventually I got used to it. I understood, and I was like, okay, you know, it's different. It's good to have different input and different people structuring you so you have the best release possible and you have a good image, and you know they're helping you build your brand up. But yeah, it was that's the only thing I could say that I could take away from that experience, was that like the business aspect, you really got to understand the business side.
Business is tough.
If you don't understand the business side, you will drown.
Yeah,
you will drown.
Oh, that's real. Okay, so as of women, today is International Women's Day.
All about me day.
And
second birthday.
Period. You know, you onto something.
Second birthday.
So we know already how hard it is to just be a woman, period. Now, a woman in the industry, how is it being a female rapper? Like,
I could just question.
A female rapper in the industry, and how have you like overcome whatever situation that has been thrown out to you as a female rapper?
You know, I always get this question, and every time I just like I sometimes don't be wanting to answer the question, but like I feel like every female artist, if they haven't gone through it yet, they will experience it. We're all gonna have that moment where you realize that there are some men in the industry that are very, you know, predatory.
Yeah,
very predatory.
No.
It's like some men don't want to do anything for you unless you are interested in them or like willing to do
Thanks.
Do some things with them, like, you know. So I've had my fair share of, like, you know, I will feel like, oh, I could trust this producer, I can trust this engineer, and then they will like say certain comments, and I'm like, okay, no, I gotta remove myself from you because you might get the wrong idea here.
No, and it's even crazy because Thames, I don't know if it was recently, but I did see it recently where she came out and she said at the beginning she used to wear a lot of baggy clothes in the studio because of how men that are in the industry that you're working with move. And it's just very unfortunate that even still in this day and age, people, you know, they just can't keep it professional.
They can't.
Like, we're here to work and people have paid studio time to be there, but here you are doing nonsense.
It's honestly worse when it's like an artist too, like another like male artist that maybe you want to work with, but then, you know, like you do a song with them and then they're texting you like, oh, let's and it's like business. Business. I've had to tell a lot of men, this is business. This is really just business. Like
that's bombastic side eye.
And it's worse when you're I'm not speaking for like a particular situation, but based on stories I've heard too, it's worse when it's like you're assigned to people that are supposed to protect you, but then they end up wanting
something out of you.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Yeah. Like what?
I want to take a sip of my
wine. Let's come on. Cheers.
Yeah, we said International Women's Day like so many times.
Women's
so
Day.
This is for International Women's Day.
And us. Cheers to us, girl.
Cheers to us.
And it's pink
Rosé?
too. Yeah. And it's pink too. It's giving Women's Day for real.
It's giving Women's Day. If it was Wednesday, we would have been like, and Wednesdays we wear pink.
Exactly.
We drink pink.
Yeah. So you were competing in ciphers with boys way back in the day, girl. Yeah. You need to, first of all, you're very brave. And I like that. You're very brave. Girl, you're very confident.
I was one of the boys. I was a tomboy.
No, but I love that. I love that you said, I don't give a heck. I'm gonna battle. So how was that? Like, let's walk us through how the hell that started.
Honestly, like I said, I have a competitive background. Okay. Ever since a kid, I've always wanted to compete with boys. I never cared to compete with the girls. Yeah. I always felt like, oh, I'm faster than you. I'm stronger than you. I always felt like that with the girls. So I would always turn my attention to the boys. Whatever the boys felt like they could do, I had the mentality that I could do it better. So in high school, some guys at lunchtime, they would like freestyle, do some ciphers, and only a couple people in the high school knew that I could rap. But one brave day, I just jumped in and I just started rap battling this guy. And everyone was like, oh, like everyone was shocked. Everyone was shocked. And I was like, come on. Yeah. And then that started like, it started a thing. Lunch ciphers.
I love that. I wish our school did that. Our school was boring as hell. Like, where was the ciphers at? Like, oh, but I love that for you. And it, honestly, I feel like it builds character. Yeah. 100%. Okay. So can we all just take a moment and think about how COVID was 5 years ago? COVID-19, 5 years ago. So I was doing my research on you, and I read that, you know, I feel like COVID was a hard time for everybody.
Yeah, it was.
It was a hard time for everybody, and you turned to OnlyFans to make some money. So please, what made you do that, and what was the outcome of it?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was making a good amount of money.
So they don't lie.
But no, it's not a lie. Okay. And I feel like if I was supposed to have that today, I'd see way more. I feel like I'd see way more. Because I didn't even have the followers that I have now. Yeah. Or like the male followers that I had now. But a lot of girls, at first I was like intrigued with them. I'm like, what's this OnlyFans thing about? And then girls were saying, oh, you basically post like, you know, stuff of you, but like, a lot of the times girls are just posting whatever they post on Instagram, but it's just like, well, you can pay for this one, basically. Okay. So it's like, oh, that's it, that's all. So I'm like, okay, you know, a couple girlies, we were in a group chat and we're like, oh, like we could promote each other, whatever, because a lot of girls, like literally a plethora of girls had OnlyFans.
Okay. It's just people keep it on the hush hush.
What? The hush hush? What you mean?
Because you're saying a lot, but Where?
On my end, a lot of girls that I followed, they had it and they would like drop their link. They would like promote it and stuff like that. So I'm like, that's what I'm saying. I was just seeing a lot of girls getting into it, and it's like, you know what? I'm not somebody that really criticizes or judges how people get it anyways, because especially in this economy, life is, it's hard. It's hard to survive in the city. It's really hard. And COVID set a lot of people back. It set a lot of people back. It shut down a lot of businesses.
Yeah.
So.
No, you're not lying. So as long as if it made you money, girl, I'm here for it. I'm happy for you. So can you tell us about your creative process? What it takes for you to make music? Like, how do you get into it?
It's really my mood.
Okay.
My creative process, it really just like depends on life situations and my moods, or sometimes my connection to the beat that I'm hearing.
Okay.
Sometimes like a beat will literally tell me, okay, you need to go slower on this, or you need to come with like a love song on this, or nah, you got to give me straight bars on this. Like every time, like I only need to hear 3 seconds of the beat. I promise you 3 seconds and I already know where I want to take the beat.
Oh,
yeah,
I like that. Okay, it's giving real artists.
Well, I started writing first.
You
right?
did.
So
you did.
That's why
I
feel like over time, it's basically like practicing. So
yeah.
I feel like over time, that's why I don't really need to hear a beat too long, because majority of the time, the beat is just looped. Okay. It's not really ever switching up. It will have like maybe like a beat drop, but it's never really switching up. So once I hear like, ooh, I get to writing.
Yeah, no, I like that. So are there any Toronto artists or producers that you'd like to collab with, or that you haven't done yet, if you have? Like,
well, yes, mostly the females. Mostly the females.
I like that.
I'm not just saying that because it's International Women's Day. I promise. Sad Boy, Double M, Taylor. Like those are my big three right now for the girls that I want to collaborate with. I've actually reached out to them. So, and then I had Goldie London in mind too.
Okay.
So, like I just want to, like I feel like we're different, so I just wanted to figure out like what song would work for me and Goldie.
Okay.
Like that's what it's about.
But I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it. So let's talk about your new single that just came out. About my band. Okay, look at that. The Shimane. She's serious. Serious about her band. Yes. So tell us about that. And yeah, congratulations on, first of all, it's out and it's a great song. Y'all go listen to it. It will be down in my link down below. So please go take some time and listen to that.
Every stream is appreciated.
Yeah. Okay. So tell us about that.
About my band. Let me tell you why this is one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
Because it was written last minute.
Oh.
It was actually written last minute. I got the beat last minute and I wrote to it last minute, and I had a studio session.
Okay.
I had a studio session and I was like, at first I listened to the beat and I was like, I have songs that I was already going to record.
Okay.
Remember, that one wasn't even like thought of yet. So I had songs I was going to record. And then as I was waiting for my Uber to get to the studio, I was, just on my Explore page, and I listened to like a particular song. Like I saw like some other female rapper's song come up. And like I said, I'm very competitive. Yeah. So I'm already, when I write now, I'm more dabbling in different flows. Okay. So I was like, okay, I feel like I can make a song like that. Okay. So I was just like, you know what? That's my homework. Okay. To try to make a song like that. Okay. And then I was like, wait, but I feel like I might have a beat like that. So I went back in the files and I listened to the beat, and instantly I started writing. Okay. Instantly I started writing, and it just flowed and flowed and flowed. Like, it wasn't the fact that I had anything in mind. I wasn't thinking about money. I wasn't thinking about anything. I just saw that one video on my Explore page and I said, I'm going to make a song like that. Found the perfect beat. And there you wrote to it right before the studio. Okay.
Wow. I love that. I love that.
This is why I love this song so much, because it was like, imagine if that moment didn't happen. And this is one of my favorite songs that I fell in love with.
No, I love that. I love that you could just like, because yesterday while I was preparing for this interview, I was there telling my sister, let's like freestyle. Girl, we do not know how to rap. And I said, how the hell do you guys do this stuff? Because I cannot think of something and it comes out like it's not gibberish.
But like, honestly, the best advice I could say is just make it rhyme.
I tried.
Even if it sounds dumb, make it rhyme.
The way I tried.
Oh, We gonna make it rhyme. Sipping on some wine. Girl, you fine.
Oh
I got the time.
Hey.
Something like that.
I could not think about that, girl.
Just make the ending right.
Oh, no, I love that. No, because I was there. I'm telling my sister I'm there because I was practicing the game that we're gonna play in a bit.
Oh,
and I'm there like, okay, let's try. And she's there laughing at me, and I'm trying. Literally, what you just did there, I nothing came to my head. Nothing came to my, and I said,
You could look at an object and be like, I need a tissue. What's the issue? Hey. Something like that.
No, I don't know what was going on in my head. I don't know if I was thinking too much.
You're probably overthinking it.
I said, this rapping thing is not for me. Not for me. Maybe give me a ghostwriter. I'm a rap. I'm gonna do it. Just tell me how you want me to do it, and I'm gonna do it. Okay. Because I can get into character. But coming myself, oh no. It's a no for me. So you performed at Toronto's probably only Rolling Loud.
They need to bring it back.
Yeah, you performed there. So honestly, how was your experience, and how did it come up? How did the opportunity come about?
Honestly, I think Nice On Production dealt with that. Mm-hmm. So I'm not too sure how the opportunity really, what made them want to have me on there, or what Nice had said to get me on there. But it was a surreal moment. Okay. It was crazy to even be a part of the first ever Rolling Loud in Toronto. Like, big up to everybody that was on there, because that was a very big deal. No, I was not just for us artists, but a very big deal for the city, because we don't get things like this. We don't. Mm-mm. We really don't get things like this.
And we need to. We need to bring it back. If it's not that, bring something else. Create something else, because we need it.
Exactly. You see how people are creating reality TV shows in the city? We need festivals too. Like the artists here need a chance to showcase their talent. Mm-hmm. So.
No, I love that, and I'm happy that you did that. We need to put Toronto on the map. I say that there's so much. Everybody knows that there's talent in Toronto. Okay, people know it. They just want to come and pretend like we're not here. Yeah. But Toronto's here, and it's here to stay.
They want to ignore us, but they can't.
They cannot. Okay. So as we're talking about created television shows that popped back up, that popped up in the city.
Yeah.
You are a cast member on Real Bad Girls of the Six.
Yes.
Okay. What made you want to join the Real Bad Girls of the Six?
So last year, my mind was on being on a reality TV show.
Okay.
I felt like it was time for a change, time to try something new. I did the whole make music, and just focus on making music. But I didn't want to box myself in anymore when I know there's many ways that you could be discovered, many ways to put yourself out there. And I was seeing a pattern that it's reality TV show that's getting a lot of female artists more known, more heard, more seen. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let me give this a try. And it started with, first I actually auditioned for Baddies.
Okay.
Baddies Midwest. I went all the way to Detroit, got my ticket, my Zeus ticket.
Yeah.
So I was eligible to be on the show. I saw the city had my back. They were campaigning for me, tagging Natalie every single second.
Yeah.
They're like, Natalie, you got to put her on. And then, I didn't make it, but it was no hard feelings, because I'm a firm believer of what's meant to be will be for me, right? Yeah. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to look towards another TV show. Maybe I was just not meant to be on that one just yet. And then it was crazy, because at the time, Snoopy was like, teasing the idea of starting his own reality TV show, right? And I was like, do it, do it. Because I've told Snoopy before that I feel like you're one person. He has a lot of pull. He has he has the status. I feel like he's able to do things like this for the city. Everybody rocks with Snoopy, whether they feel like they don't or not. Everybody rocks with Snoopy. And he's a good DJ. And he actually can make things happen. Yeah. He's hardworking. He's a businessman. He can make things happen. So I had told him in the past when Baddies first came out, I was like, yo, we need a Baddies Toronto. I think you should do it, Snoopy. But he was in this DJ thing, so he wasn't looking at that. Yeah. And then this year, last year, he said, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Okay. So him and Famous, because Famous is the other CEO. Shout out to her. International Women's Day. We gotta shout out the women in business too. Yeah. So they came together. They did the Real Bad Girls of the Six. I went to the auditions, and I went in there with no expectations. I didn't know how it was gonna go, but the way they had everything, I feel like for a first time, everything was good. To me, everything's good.
Okay.
The auditions, I felt like was a good vibe. I like the way everything was set up. I know a lot of people are going to have like things to say, but everyone needs to remember everything starts from somewhere, and then as you go along, it will get better and better. They listen to constructive criticism. They listen to the people that are watching, the viewers, and you know, they're taking their notes. They're seeing how they could be better for next time. So all I'm going to say, City, give Snoopy and Famous some grace. Give the show some grace. It's only the first season. We've never done this before.
Facts.
There's no reality TV show.
Facts.
So just be appreciative that, you know, there's a change, there's a difference, and we actually have something. We actually have something for the city. Okay,
no, I feel that. So how has your experience been filming the first season, and is there any drama that we should be looking out for?
Okay, so I'm having a good time. I'm having a blast. I'm having a blast so far. I love the challenges. I love the idea that Snoopy had. He wasn't going to just make it like, throw these girls in the house and let them figure it out. Yeah. He said, well, I'm going to have challenges for you guys. If there's drama, there's drama, but I'm going to have challenges for you guys. You guys are going to be productive in this house. Yeah. Something to, you know, show the world, have something for the city to like engage in, like, oh, this girl, oh, she was very strong. Oh, this girl, like, she looked really good, you know? Recently, the episode that just dropped was the fashion show episode, and I love that. It was fun. I collabed with some girls in the city to complete my outfit. So, yeah, I feel like my time here has been really, really great.
I love that for you.
Drama, though.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah. I don't really have any issues with anybody. Even though there was this one girl on the show, I felt like I'm starting to feel like maybe, like, you know, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't want to judge her or anything, but she did start a lot of problems with a lot of people, a lot of the girls on the cast.
That one person.
And it's like, you know, I don't want it to feel like when people, the outside looking in, anyone thinks that, well, we're ganging up on this girl. Because text messages are being sent. No one can see text messages. They only get to see what's being filmed. Text messages are being sent. Words are being said. People are getting called out their name. People are being threatened.
Oh, Lord.
And then, I mean, stand on business.
Yeah.
Stand on business.
It's giving its on site, eh?
And you will see.
Oh.
You will see.
Okay, everybody.
In a later episode, you will see.
She's telling us to tune in.
Tune in.
To the real Bad Girls of the Six.
Tune in.
Okay? And do you think reality TV has helped or changed your brand as an artist?
Okay, so I'm not too sure. I had a goal, though.
Okay.
The goal was to expand. I accomplished that goal. I entered into reality TV world. I got to learn, you know, it's new for me, so I got to learn like the procedures of that too. It's not just, oh, cameras are on you. You follow like a schedule. Okay. Like, you know, you're following a schedule. You inside the house, it's like many things to do. Like I said, many things to do, and it's a lot of discussions being held too of like, nothing is scripted, but it's a lot of discussions being held like, okay, how we can improve as being like, you know, cast or the talent or the act. Like, you know, they really want our personalities to come out. So sometimes, like, you know, they will like do things for us where it just like gets our personality more out there. And I feel like this show maybe not too much highlights my personality, but you kind of get like a little more taste of who Tia Banks is. Okay. You know, like you will see like maybe not my emotional side, but you'll see like the side where I'm laid back. I'm chilled. I'm like, you know, like I'm here for the girls. I want to turn up. I want to have fun. Things that my fan base or my supporters wouldn't see off camera. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like it's expanded me in that way. My audience can see my personality a little bit, see like what's it like to be Tia, get a little when Tia's not dropping music, what does she do? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And yeah.
Okay. So what is one moment from the show that you wish didn't happen or that you can't wait for us to see?
Oh my God. Why would you give me the or?
You know, you can tell us both.
Honestly, okay. So being mature and being, you know, having some time to like, when you're in the moment, you're going to react.
Yeah.
But after the moment passes, you get some time to reflect. And so there was I got into a fight on the show, I think like first episode in, and it was with a girl that like, you know, we had issues in the past. And I felt like I had forgotten all about it because I was like in high school. So I did forget all about it.
Okay.
I did a lot of things. Yeah. I met a lot of different people. So I actually forgot the issues. But when I saw her, it's you ever have those moments where like memories just come flooding back?
Yeah.
That's what actually happened. Memories came flooded back, and I was just like, as like I was like around her, I was like remembering things said, remembering things done, and it kind of put that rage back in me, like, oh, and I never even threw down with you guys. I never fought you guys, so it's like, okay.
A lick back has no expiration date.
I said that, okay.
Expiration date.
It could have been 30 years
Girl, Ricky, if I catch you...
If I catch you, Ricky?
Yeah. No, I'm a firm believer in that. I don't condone violence, but and some people will say, oh, it was high school, why'd you wait so long? And a lot of people have this, she did say that she saw me on the bus at one point back in the days, but I don't even recall that. Okay. I actually don't recall that. Yeah. And I've always been the person, everyone who knows me knows I used to get down a lot in high school. I used to fight a lot. I never ran from no fight. I never was scared to fight. Yeah. But when I seen her, I asked her, because I remembered, and I'm like, do you remember all that stuff you was doing back? She said she remembered. And I said, I was just trying to check the temperature, like, because I need that. And if you need that, we could do that. Yeah. You know? And we fought. It was a good, honestly, I give props where props is due. It was a good fight. Okay. I liked it. Yeah. It was broken up too quick. That's bad to say, but I kind of liked, I liked the adrenaline rush of it. It was like, you know, it was fun. Okay. Now, I got my wig yanked off. I did get my wig yanked off. But I don't believe that a wig being yanked off means you lost or I got whooped or no. I think it was very fair for the most part. We went 2 rounds and she was getting hits. I felt her hits. I'm pretty sure she felt mine too. But later on after that fight, I was thinking, and I'm like, you know what, God? You say I gotta forgive people. Oh, I can't harbor. Yeah. And it was like, I can't harbor like anger to somebody that like was barely doing, like she wasn't the main person. It was her friend that me and her had a problem with, but like she dragged her friend into it. Okay. Right? And it's just like, okay, well, you two are friends, birds of a feather, flock together. So if you got an issue with me, if she got an issue with me, that means you got an issue with me. That means I got an issue with the both of y'all. Yeah. Like, you know, that's how I looked at it. And I reflected and I was just like, honestly, like, I'm willing to let it go. And I found out she was willing to let it go. Okay. So I had a talk with her, and it wasn't on camera, but we realized, like, yeah, it's not worth it. Like, you know, and I was actually happy. And she even told me that she was just like, if I was willing to talk, she was down to talk. She was with whatever. Okay. So she said she remembered, and if I wanted to talk, she would have, like, you know, talked to me. And if I wanted to fight, which we did, we was gonna fight. Yeah. So now I'm thinking, and I told her, I'm like, damn, I wish we didn't talk. Yeah. Like, I didn't know what you thought of me. Okay. I didn't know if you still, like, disliked me or anything, because back then, I was not liked. Okay. So I was like, I don't know how this girl feels about me, and I got these feelings inside of me. I'm remembering shit. So it's just like, you might try to get me in this house. If I remember, you probably remember. You might try to get me in this house. So what's up? Yeah. Let's do it right now. Okay. Let's not wait till we get to the house. Yeah. Stop pretend. I can see both sides. I understand. I understand. So would you ever do a reality TV show again? Yeah. I feel like, I'm like, yo, Live in Hip Hop is right around the corner. You know.
I'm trying to go to America. I'm trying to bust in the USA.
No, you need to. You need to, because that's where things are happening. Yeah. You know, Toronto's a bit slow, you know, a slow burner.
I mean, but at the end of the day, the tortoise won the race. The turtle wins the race.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was
yeah, like, slow and steady wins the race.
It's a marathon.
You know, it is a marathon. My journey, sometimes I think that I'm not doing enough. But then I look back and I'm like, wow, but back then I didn't even have all of this that I have now.
I understand. So no, I feel the same exact way. Yeah. Sometimes I'm just sitting there and I'm like,
you're thinking like, what am I doing? Then you look at your accomplishments like, oh no, I did come a long way.
You did that. Yeah. Okay, what is one misconception that people have about you?
Oh, they think I'm stuck up.
I think a lot of people think that Toronto girls are stuck up.
No, but like it's really bad. Like I don't know. I feel like in real life I'm really soft.
Okay.
I am such a lover girl, and it makes my friends sick. I'm such a lover girl. Like I may post some memes like I'm anti-men, but I'm definitely the type to wake up at 2 a.m. and make my man a sandwich if he wants a sandwich. So
hey, and that's why I never interact with those conversations about the stand up, baby.
I do not engage. I keep quiet for a reason because what these girls say they won't do, I am definitely doing.
And they're lying. They're lying. Once they meet the right person, they will do.
Exactly. You're not spending money on your man. You're not buying your man gifts.
So what is this? Like, what is this? Please, you know what? Yeah, this is why I don't. I'm just like, let me just shut up. Yeah,
I'm not involved, y'all.
So honestly, how do you balance the music grind and being in reality TV? How does that work for you?
Honestly, I feel like right now it was pretty aligned. Right now, I think my schedule is pretty organized. Plus, I'm in school.
Yes, girl. When you told me, I was like, okay.
So I was balancing school, but my school started. My classes started a little bit after. Like we started filming, and when we do film, it's on weekends. I have school on weekdays, so it kind of worked out. And then it's just like my free times. If I can, I'll go to the studio.
Okay.
But that's how I've been balancing it. And right now, like I'm off. Spring break, whatever you want to call it, I'm off. So I'm taking this opportunity now that my song's out to just do a lot of things to promote my song. So, because when school starts back.
Yeah, you're focused. I like that for you. Scholar. It's giving scholar. You see girls, this is to the girls out there. You can do whatever you put your mind to, okay? You can. It's never too late to go back to school. I did it twice, okay? I did it twice. So if you want to go to school, go to school. You can still work. You can still make music. Yes, you can still be on a reality TV show.
Just find your balance.
You can be on tour. Megan Thee Stallion did it.
Yeah, she did. She finished school and while on her come up.
Literally. So you could do it. Don't ever try to limit yourself because you think that there's not enough time. If you want to do something, you will make the time for it.
I love that you said that because I feel like the notion around time. Why do we put time frames on ourselves? Why do we do that? It's a mental thing, but like literally no one is like telling us, oh, if you don't accomplish this by 30, then you're done.
Yeah.
We're doing that to ourselves.
The only person that is in charge of that is
you.
God.
Well, that too, but you. Yeah. Because do not listen to your parents.
Oh.
Listen to them when you're like they're telling you other advice.
Yeah.
But don't listen to friends, strangers, or your parents when it comes to timeline. Your journey is your own journey, and that's been one of my biggest like battles and with my testimony and everything. Yeah. I felt like I've been having to prove that everybody sees success at their own pace. Everybody accomplishes things at their own pace. Just because this 25-year-old or 22-year-old did something before me doesn't mean I could never do it.
Literally. And one thing that's been happening and is still happening to this day, people that are getting married and they're just looking at, and it's like a shame that you're not married at a certain type of age. Yeah. Please. Some people are suffering.
Listen, there are 40-year-old women getting married, finding love. I don't know where I'm now nearing the age of 30, so I don't know who started this. Maybe a man. I don't know who started. I don't know who started this whole women are washed up when they turn 30 and you need to be married with kids. Not in this. Maybe back then, but not in this era.
Not in this era. Okay, there's
women got goals.
Yeah.
We have jobs. We have education. Yeah. We have things to do. It's not like back in the days where women all they could do was be at home. Yeah. That one makes sense.
Exactly.
And technically, back then, a lot of women had to marry just to have bank accounts.
Exactly. So, please. We're in 2025.
I promise you a lot of your grandmas was unhappy.
Yeah. Oh, trust me. We see it. We see it. We hear it. We hear it even up to our moms, unfortunately. Sometimes we hear it. And, hey, that's what I'm telling you. Take your time. Yeah. Do what is best for you.
What is best for you.
Okay?
Focus on your path.
And that's all.
Your lane.
Yeah. All right, I love that because honestly, it's a situation that I do talk about with my friends all the time, and sometimes you have to stop, even with social media. Stop focusing on that.
Social media.
Focusing
sometimes I do have to take myself off.
Me too.
Social media break.
Yeah.
Because then it's just I love seeing people win.
Yeah.
But then there comes a point where you feel like I said, there are times where you feel like you haven't done anything, you're not accomplishing enough, and then you're seeing somebody, I just got my third house.
Your third house. Because then sometimes it is fake. Okay? Sometimes people be lying.
And you don't know what people are doing.
Exactly. To get those level. Things. Exactly. All right. So, that was definitely a word. Okay? Yeah. And, okay, let's talk about maybe some goals. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, musically or personally? Musically and personally.
In the next 5 years. So, I want to say with music, I really would hope that I had broke the barrier and got myself over to across the borders, to the American audience. I'm not going to say international just yet.
Yeah.
Because my goal is to first engage, capture the American audience.
Okay.
You know, perform over there, do things over there, work over there, be with people over there, touring, stuff like that. Maybe even like coming out with like my own line of something.
Okay.
Because I'm, a creative person.
Yeah.
School wise, I said by 30, well, that's not in the next 5 years, but I did say by 35, I'm going to go more in depth with law.
Okay.
Yeah. I felt like I'll be way more mature to actually go all the way with law school.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I love that for you, girl. You gonna do it. You going to win.
It's my personal goal.
Okay. So I don't know what time it is, but hey, okay. Let's get into our game.
Okay.
Okay?
I love games.
Let's get into our game. And I was actually excited to play this game with you. So, we have...
Girl, how was you almost done? I didn't even see you pick up your cup.
Girl, no, that's how you know you've been paying attention. Girl, sip, sip.
I didn't see her pick up her cup.
Sip, sip. So, we are going to play a new game called Rap Roulette.
Rap Roulette.
You see how you were freestyling for me like it was nothing?
No. Okay, wait. I don't... Roulette now. So, what? You're going to give me...
So, I'm going to give you a word. I was listening to a word, maybe that you might say, and I'm gonna give you a few. Maybe we're gonna do two. It doesn't have to be a long freestyle.
Guys, if I fail,
it doesn't. You won't fail. You won't fail. But come up with a little freestyle for us, okay? And we have a wheel here, a virtual wheel of words that we're gonna spin. Or we're gonna go for it too because we don't have time. We were having a good time.
So I gotta put two of those words.
No. You could do if you want to do. You know what? Maybe we could give you two words that you're going to use so that we could just do this quickly. Okay? So, your first word is...
Nothing too crazy.
Funny enough, your hood. Galloway. That's...
Oh, I got to rhyme G-Way?
That's one.
Okay.
Second word. And bag. So Galloway bag. And bag. Are you ready? Think about something. Let's give you like.
Okay. Wait. Do I? Is it one after the other, or am I putting both of them in the?
You can put both of them in there. Do what you, if you can, or if you want to do one after the other.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I got. Oh wait, no. I was about to say the right thing. Hold on. I got some. I'm gonna start with G-Way first.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. I don't have a beat to give you, but hey.
No. Acapella's better.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. G-Way is my hood. I come out looking good. I wish a nigga would. Probably wish a nigga should. On the business, no, I stood. Something like that.
Guys, I can never do that. Okay?
Little something.
And now bag.
Okay. Go to the store. I don't see the tag. Walk with my band. It's not in the bag. Washing these bitches. I don't got a rag.
Hey.
Pulling that bitch. Wait, hold on. I was gonna say pulling that bitch, but no, I ain't drag.
Oh.
I'm in a whip. You know that it's fast.
Hey.
Yeah. I do the dash and I rap. I don't trap. I'm overlap. Something like that. I don't know. I got a water. It's not tap. I was saying anything at this point.
That was so good. No, I love that. I love that, girl. I love it.
Girl, like I said, I'm just putting rhymes together.
Yes.
It don't even make no sense, but.
It was T. And lastly, we always ask our artists that come on here to add 2 songs to our playlist, because we have playlists on Spotify and Apple Music. It will be down below. Okay. What would you like to add on our playlist?
My new song, About My Band.
Period.
And Nothing About Me.
Nothing About Me and About My Band.
Yes.
You heard it here first. Tia Banks has took a seat with G. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and also do the same for her. All her info will be down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
Hope y'all enjoyed.
Big Bangs. Great.